Tink got married with my brother at the Hotel del Coronado down in San Diego. Beautiful, it's beautiful. And all my people flew out from Kentucky for this wedding, most of which hadn't been on an airplane. First time. We all descend on the Hotel del Coronado. I'm tickled. Tink has dressed us like giant chocolate Hershey Kisses. I'm in so much chocolate tulle, I can't touch anybody. Did anybody's Mimo have, I called mine a Mimo, but Mamaw, did your Mamaw have that little crochet doll on the back of the toilet that had the toilet paper? You know the one? The Barbie that and everybody's like, we know what's under your dress, sis. But every mama in the South was like, no, you don't. What's under that skirt? That's what I look like. I look like that, but chocolate. Okay. And I was like, it's fine. She's so precious. Let's make this a time, okay? And Tink's best friend is a girl named Trishy. Okay, not Trish. Trishy. With 2 E's. From Corona Del Mar. I said, I'm so sorry, come again? She goes, I'm from Corona Del Mar. That's Corona Del Mar for y'all that don't speak Californian. I said, oh, a pleasure to meet you, your darling. Oh, God. So I'm stuck looking like a Hershey Kiss with this heifer a whole day. She was a lot. Now, the hard part of this was my mama. My mom treated my brother's wedding like a funeral. She showed up looking like Stevie Nicks, with tassels and shawls that she had no business wearing. Okay. This was before the wigs, but she was already losing hair, so she slicked back the hair she had and clicked on one of them. Y'all have seen them, like those Daniel Boone. It looked like it was supposed to be a bun. It was a mall clip-on kiosk bun. Y'all know the one. My mom does not drink, but my mom decided that my brother's wedding was the day to take up a bourbon habit. So before the wedding even started, she was so sideways, she couldn't even make it to the front row where she was supposed to sit. We put her in the back. It was fine. She'd gotten aggravated and overheated on account of her own personal summer was happening. And had the shawl half off like she was about to do burlesque. Her bun had migrated 4 times. It was like a half Princess Leia. All my family had eyes on her. Everybody was like, don't let her cause a scene. I'm up front staring her down with baby evils, giving the Appalachian finger. She acted fine. We made it through the ceremony unscathed. I thought, praise God, this will be great. Then we get to the reception. Most of my family brought their own coolers to the Hotel del Coronado and took blue painter's tape and wrote their names for no confusion. Yeah. We're seated at the very front of this long shotgun room, the reception room. They've got all the bridesmaids and groomsmen like a game of Red Rover. It was the weirdest thing, like all in the front. And my brother and Tink were at this little sweetheart table, right in front of us. My mama is in the very back corner. She couldn't make it up to her seat. Fine, let's start feeding her Hawaiian King sweet rolls. She'll be good. So Trishy gets up to give the maid of honor speech, y'all. And here we are. My brother and Tink turn the chairs to face the groom's table, so everybody's facing this way. I'm sitting there going, please. My brother looks so happy. He's got a smile from ear to ear. Tink is just joyful. And Trishy gets up and goes, David, Tink, let me give you some advice on marriage. She goes, David, if Tink is ever sad, you can just pop her some Air Pop Smart Pop popcorn and all her cares will wash away. Or you could just buy her a Bentley. To which my family from the back of the room like, who's Bentley? I'm watching her just dig a hole. I'm watching Trishy dig a hole. She carries on, I tune her out, and then all of a sudden she says, all kidding aside, David, take Tink's hand. And my brother, with so much joy and love, takes her hand and he's holding it and smiling. And she goes, please remember where your hands are now, because it's the last time you'll ever have the upper hand. Baby, my mama rose from the back of that room like Lazarus. She clipped off that bun, dropped it on the table, and everybody's like, oh, and they're clapping. So no one sees my mom but me. She is taking out them rounders coming through. I'm gonna kill your ass. And she's just whooping and doing it, kicking it. And I'm like, oh God. And I'm trying to get up, but the groomsman next to me has his chair on all my damn tool. And I'm like, please let me up. My brother, they don't know she's a-coming. It was like a rogue missile. I'm like, okay, let me get up. I rip my dress. I stand, I'm trying to get up, and I look to the corner of the room, and my brother's SEAL team just stands up. I'm like, oh God, this is bad. And I'm trying to get up, and she gets stuck. Some very savvy guests made a chair wall. And I'm just trying to get over to save this day. And as I finally rip the half of my skirt and stand up, there is no trace of my mama and no trace of my brother's SEAL team. And I look over, and there's a little kitchen door with a window port like it's in the sea. And I see one of the guys from my brother's team go. We didn't see my mom the rest of the reception, y'all. I think they went back and put her in cling wrap and just set her free. That's the truth.